Salutations everyone, and welcome to What Mattered, the show where I tell you what mattered in the news this week. So what mattered this week? Build-A-Bear Workshop has Eevee. So, everything else is meaningless. So of course the big news here is Call of Duty Infinite. I can't. Have you seen the trick? Just look. Just. Did you see it? Did you see it? I mean, wow, right? Wow. As if this game was gonna have hard enough troubles already selling people. I mean, they should just advertise it as a $70 COD 4 remastered that you get Infinite Warfare for free if you buy it. Because why? It's still going to be the best-selling game of the year regardless. So, its competition, now that we're on the subject, Battlefield 1 has its open beta currently going on right now. If it's not being DDoS, that is. We had some big DDoS attacks this past week from all the little script kiddies, at their little keyboards, thinking that they're never going to get caught, and they will, then they'll get sent to prison, and they'll cry about it, as always. Really hurting the WoW expansion release this weekend, as well as the opening of the Battlefield 1 beta, which was down for 15 hours because of this denial of service attack. I feel like every future big release, we're gonna just have to expect this as just okay, the game comes out on Monday, so I'm not gonna play it till Wednesday because nobody will be able to play it because it's getting DDoS. That's just the kind of world that we live in right now. Unfortunate, and obviously the technology needs to keep up with the times, and people wasting their time in new and unusual ways, and it's really weird, but it's something that we're gonna have to deal with for the time being before someone's jimmies get rustled enough in the wallet to do something about it. Pokemon Go has confirmed the much talked about rumors over the past week and a half about a buddy system coming to Pokemon Go, where you could have your own little Pokemon either on your shoulder or a small one or even a big one, follow you around, collect candies for itself. You could swap out the Pokemon at any time. Just a cool added little feature that I think people are really going to get into. It's very smart, gives you an extra thing to do, so when you're walking with your selected Pokemon, you'll get bonuses such as getting candy for those specific Pokemon, which is really cool, especially if you're trying to upgrade Pokemon that are very rare and you don't get very many candies for, or if you just need enough to get that next evolution. This is going to be the way to go, and you can also, just pimp out, bam, I got this giant ass freaking Snorlax walking behind me somehow keeping up, or I have this, tiny little Pidgey that's just perching on my shoulder, or, an Eevee. Whatever floats your boat. In inevitability news, the Uncharted movie has been scrapped off the release slate once again. It was supposed to be, in production and slated for release in June of next year to coincide against Despicable Me 3, and it's been scrapped again. So, I think this is just another video game movie project that's just going to be left in the dust again, just like Halo and a dozen other video game adaptations before it. It is unfortunate. We've seen many different people try to take a stab at this from a producing or screenwriting perspective, as well as directing. We get all these cool people that have worked on really cool movies that have fluctuated in and out of production with this film. We've heard that the script for the opening scene is really good, but really nothing besides that. We never got to the casting portions, or I would even believe a completely finished script. So I think we can just expect the Uncharted movie to never happen, much like other projects before it. Because this kind of history, this is just not going to happen. It's just going to be like Halo or Robotech, or like 5 reboots, or Last of Us. Just everything that you think would be a cool idea, it ain't happening because it just way too many reasons. And of course, another week has gone by, so we have more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. This time we get to learn about what you get when you buy the game before February or whatever. You know, the pre-order bonus that everyone ends up getting, much like the Torchic for Pokemon X and Y. We all got that free Torchic. Well, this time we're going to be getting a Munchlax with a Snollerium Z item. So when he evolves into Snorlax, he will be able to use this new Z move, which is activated with the rings, much like Mega Evolutions. This really super powerful move that can only be used by one Pokemon per fight, and people are going crazy over this GIF in many different directions. You could definitely see why. So Snorlax getting much needed love. He's really popular as defending gyms in Pokemon Go. And of course, another Alolan form Pokemon, Alolan Rattata, because fan favorite Rattata, I guess. There was rumors of an Alolan Muck, and we're probably going to see more by the time this game comes out in November. We had a Nintendo Direct for the first time in a long time, this one focusing on the Nintendo 3DS, as well as some new amiibos, specifically Zelda amiibos. Got 8-bit Link, as well as your Wind Waker forms of Link and Zelda in a twin pack. Also an Ocarina of Time Link one. We also got to learn about the Yoshi's Woolly World for 3DS, with an emphasis on Poochie. Poochie's getting his own amiibo and will be bundled in a special edition of the game. And it will be basically a port of the Wii U game with additional Poochie-specific levels. And I was saying from the very beginning that this game came out, we need a Poochie amiibo, and we finally got it. We also are getting a side-scrolling Pikmin game, Mario Sports Superstars, as well as a Mario Maker game for 3DS, and the lone Wii U announcement was that Skyward Sword is now out on the Wii U via digital download, and you can play that. So, yeah, not a ton of news. Didn't hear anything about NX, but we weren't expecting it. But be sure to read the 10,000 conflicting rumors out there until we actually hear some legitimate news from Nintendo. Your PlayStation Plus free games will be as follows. For the PS4, you'll be getting Journey, Badland, and Lords of the Fallen. PlayStation 3, you also get Badland, Datura, Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, and on the Vita, Amnesia Memories. Anywhoosie whatsits, that was what mattered this week. Sorry for the low lighting. It took me a while to make this video this week, but thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for what mattered every single Saturday, and I hope to catch you all next time.